So I applied for this job with Staff Mart over a month ago. So they texted me and said, hey, yeah, we got an interview spot open for you. I gotta keep checking to see if debugging modes got turned off because I'm uploading right now. So I was like, yes, please. And they sent me all this. So they want me to complete onboarding paperwork, give them all my personal information and all this stuff. And first off, when you download the app, they try to get you to do that through the app. So it's important to note the indifference there because you're supposed to be able to do all that in the app. And then you select and choose jobs through the app. And so they sent me a torrent link. You'll notice it. And they sent me something through the email. It was funny. How it looks. All of a sudden there's hidden images, there's hidden things in the pictures that they send. So they're sending trackers in the email, which is really nice, right? And then they sent this torrent link. Now, how is it a torrent link? Because it doesn't have the HTTPS / in it. And so, is Staff Mart's way of harvesting data? Because you apply for something on the 11th of last month. They contact me finally. That's when I applied for it. And they finally contacted me Friday last week. It's quite a time to wait, right? And so this is where people are just trying to stretch you and stress you out. So, again, not secure links, the phone won't hook up. Maybe I'll try. So I sent them this video of me trying to get their app to work. This is their app. I said this is their app. I don't know why it's so fuzzy, but it tells you to turn on location, right? This is the Staff Mart app. Complete forms. Did you see that? Those white dots. That's me touching the screen. And this is when I was on full Wi-Fi. I'm at the library. I'm using Wi-Fi at the library. 10 megabits per second. No reason why it shouldn't work. This goes on for 20 minutes. I have 20 minutes of video of that. So there's no sense of urgency to get you to work, right? And they say, well, you don't need to do it through the app. Technically, the app says you need to do it through the app. Regardless, when an employer wants you to go and give up all your personal information before an interview, and then they want to send you to a second interview, and then a third interview, and then a fourth. I mean, how many interviews do you gotta? So they make you wait an entire month to go do an interview, then to go and do another interview, then to go and do another. There's no sense of urgency to get you to work. So what we need to do is we need to go to employers like this and say you need to pay 100% more taxes. 170%, 3,000% more taxes, because then that'll give them the sense of urgency to get it together. You can't have people doing this to people at all. Like, this is why we're in the situation we are in. Ghost jobs on Indeed, and employers pulling this stupid bullshit where there is no work. Now, there's clearly work. They're hiring for jobs, they're hiring for people, but then they do this and they lag out. Is this even the same place? You know what I mean? Like, and before they even say all this stuff, well, you have to click this link that we sent you, this suspicious as hell link, or else we're not going to give you the time of day. Technically, what happens if I don't have a phone? Don't they need to provide reasonable accommodation? That's not for retards only. That's for everybody. It's gotten to a point now where somebody can turn around and fuck with your phone and make it so you can't fill out applications and shit. It's gotten to the point now where they say our office has had such a high volume of, so I can take a bit. Did it take an entire fucking month for you to bother to call me back? You know? And it's like another place called Big Sky. So, you know, I'll show you Big Sky in a minute. This dude is telling me to go and meet him at a place called Expeditors. So I go to Expeditors. This is how I came across Staff Mart. So I show up to Expeditors to apply for a job and to get a job with Big Sky Temp Service. And then as soon as I fill out that paperwork and all that shit with the guy online, I show up to Expeditors. They go, we don't know who you're talking about. There is no company here by that name. We go through Staffmart. You're the third person this week that came in and said, oh yeah, I'm here for Big Sky. And then you just start scratching your head because who the fuck are these people? You know? Where are the jobs? Where's the sense of urgency to get people to work? This is why our economy is failing. This is why we're going through hyperinflation, because we don't have people working, and then we don't have those people spending money, and taxation through dollar velocity. It's a real simple equation here. There's plenty of jobs, and there's plenty of people without jobs, right? And so you got to bait the carrot somehow. So you either got to say, hey, you're going to fucking hire people, or we're going to tax you to death. Literally. Or you got to tell them to fuck off. Now, let me check. Let me pause this and I'll go straight to the email. So here we go. This is the 20th of last month. That's when I was trying to... Look, North Temp job. That's a fake job. Fake job. This was the fakest job ever. This person actually contacted me again and tried to send me to the exact same fucking address again. There is no... It's just stupid. It is literally... It is so stupid. I cannot believe how fucking stupid it is. You apply for all these places and this shit is just fake as fuck. You know? It's just stupid. Where's the sense of urgency to get people to work? You know, where, and you should be able to go down to the place and fill out all this paperwork in person. The fact that they don't allow you to do that is against state law. Just because you say, hey, I need to be able to do that there. Well, I'm not stupid. I'm not disabled. I'm just not gonna fucking click a torrent link that you send me that you could steal my fucking phone or hijack my device. You know? Because you clearly are not doing something scrupulous when you send a message like this. Right? Because here we are. This is on Friday. So it's the, what, today? It's Monday the 14th. So that was the 11th, right? So it's going to take them 21 days, 30 days to get back to you to say, oh yeah, unfortunately, we do not have time on Monday, hence why you... Well, it doesn't matter if you... Unfortunately, we will not have time on Monday, hence why we scheduled your interview for Tuesday, right? Scheduled you for your interview. See, none of that makes any sense, right? And why would you go through and fill onboarding? Typically, you go to an interview, you get the job, and then you fill out onboarding paperwork. You don't give them your social security number and everything about you before you actually go and get the interview done. Because what happens if they turn around and say, nope, because that's what this person was probably planning on doing, right? Think about that for a minute. How stupid is that? This is a business that gets plenty of tax cuts and all sorts of help and shit from the government. But when you're a, blowjob nobody, Joe Blow nobody, then all of a sudden, you get fucked. And what does the government do about it? Nothing. There is no accountability to these businesses. There's accountability to you if you don't file your fucking taxes and pay your taxes, or if you don't get a fucking job. But then when there's companies like this that are doing that, and then you wonder why people are homeless and shit. Are you fucking stupid? You gotta be fucking stupid if you're allowing this to happen, and then you wonder why there's a whole bunch of people in tents and shit.